Hi, Ansh.
Very good morning, sir.
Very good morning to you too.
Um, Good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the Entrepreneurship Development Cell of St. Xavier's College, Kolkata, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude and offer a warm welcome to all of you. It is my absolute honor and privilege to present you the optimistic, the committed, and the passionate Mr. V. Krishnan, who is a prominent figure in the world of entrepreneurship and business. Mr. Krishnan is known for his exceptional leadership as a co-founder and group president of Just Dial, a leading local search engine and online business directory in India. With a rich background in technology, innovation, and business strategies, Mr. Krishnan has played a pivotal role in the growth and success of Just Dial. He strongly supports the idea of placing people at the center of everything and is of the opinion that real advancement can only be attained by the progress and enablement of the individuals in our immediate surroundings. We are beyond thrilled to have you join us, sir. We are extremely thankful to you for taking time out of your busy schedule for a session with us. On behalf of everyone at EDC, I wish all attendees of the session a great time learning. Over to you, sir. Now.
Hey guys, thank you very much for having me over, and it's been a pleasure. And I was looking forward to this session actually with St. Xavier's Kolkata. I was just saying this to a couple of your colleagues that Kolkata is always part of my heart, and anything to do with Kolkata is super special for me. So I wish I was there right in front of you guys in your auditorium and meeting all of you guys in person. Having said that, let's begin right here on as an online session, and I'm looking forward to come there sometime very soon. Right? Okay. So well, I think. Well, let me quickly share a few things with you guys before I begin my story. First of all, I'm super thrilled by looking at the overall entrepreneurship environment and energy all around in this country. I've been visiting a lot of campuses. In the last 2-3 months, I've visited at least a dozen of them, and each one of them are organizing a vibrant e-summit, and the e-cells are buzzing. And the beauty about this is that the male female ratio is also absolutely perfect, and everybody wants to be an entrepreneur today. What better time than this? In the past, I know that I'm sure your parents or many other people would have always thought that अच्छे यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ाई करो, अच्छे ग्रेजुएशन नंबर्स लाओ और एक अच्छी नौकरी मिल जाना चाहिए. I know that many colleges have that placement thing as the biggest thing. Boss, मेरे को placement कहाँ मिलेगा? But now I'm changing a huge difference, and many of you are already thinking of ideas. You're itching to go. I also hear some of the people wanting to drop out from college and start immediately. And I keep hearing such things. I'm a little nervous about that. Having said that, that's the kind of energy I'm seeing. So that's fabulous. That is one side. On the other hand, what better time? I'm a super bullish guy. I'm a super optimistic guy. Though I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years, but ऐसा लगता है कि भाई मैंने अभी शुरू किया है, and I'm still going to do a lot more, and nurturing a lot of startup myself, investing into them, hand-holding them, and trying to get them to the right growth path, which I'll share a lot in between about some of these startups. Having said that, a lot more to do. Why? Because 20 years back, when we started entrepreneurship in general, the environment in India was not so conducive. In India, you see, what supports right entrepreneurship? Well, you need to get right infrastructure of technology, maybe internet, telephone penetration, talk about easy finance available to run your business, or funding, you call it these days, or banking loans, or for that matter, right talent around us. Somehow, maybe 20-25 years back, we did not have all that available in this country. We created something out of that. So when I talk about today, I feel I wish I was born 20 years later. I want to start all over again and be in this particular decade, especially for you guys. That you guys are as soon as you graduate and come on to the real world of for your work and your future, the time you're going to enter is going to be one of the most fabulous time for this country. Next decade or two, let me start with a decade only. मैं तो इतना बुलिश हूं कि अगले 20-25 साल इंडिया का ही है, लेकिन अगले 10 साल की भी मैं बात करूं, this is going to be one of the best decade for this country. So if you are well prepared, जैसे कॉलेज में होता है कई बारी या स्कूल में हुआ होगा कि यार ये एग्जाम जो था काफी इजी था, मैं एग्जाम लिखने के काफी इजी पेपर आया, वो मैथ्स का हो, इकोनॉमिक्स का हो, किसी भी चीज का। वैसे कई बारी होता है ना, वो तभी होता है जिसने तैयारी अच्छी की हो उसी के लिए इजी होगा, जिसने तैयारी टफ पेपर के लिए किया होगा उसके लिए वो पेपर आसान होगा, लेकिन जिसने तैयारी की नहीं है, अ पर्सन हु इज नॉट इवन स्टडीड, उसके लिए आसान पेपर भी मुश्किल होगा। तो मैं ये कहता हूं सबको कि भाई अगला 10 साल जो है इजी पेपर वाला टाइम, हाँ, लेकिन टू कैपिटलाइज ऑन दैट इजी काइंड ऑफ एग्जाम और टेस्ट, you need to prepare yourself well. You should be mentally ready to, go into that particular opportunity and capitalize on this opportunity. Why do I say next decade is going to be the most fabulous decade? Let me add a few things. Before saying that, let me say 10 years back. Let me go back 10 years, say 2013. In the last 10 years, you guys would have heard about overall entrepreneurship buzz would have been much, much higher. You would have heard that the new term called unicorn, right? What is a unicorn? So we keep hearing about unicorns. Let's understand what a unicorn is. If many of you don't know, a unicorn is basically a company which is valued $1 billion. What is $1 billion? $1 billion is about 8,000 crores in today's rupee value. A company which is valued 8,000 crores is a unicorn. Well, it doesn't mean that unicorns are the only successful ventures, and companies which are, say, 100 crore, 200 crore, 300 crore, 500 crore, or 1,000 crore, or so on and so forth are not successful. I consider each one of them successful. Having said that, we have created a benchmark as unicorns. Why did we see about 120 odd unicorns being buzzing around in the last decade? Do you know why? The main reason for that is that 4G penetration. In 2013, our internet penetration started growing like anything. When you had the 4G very active, each one of us were living our life out of this mobile phone. Otherwise, we were even doing e-commerce on our desktop. But now, your phone is your bank, your phone is your e-commerce, your phone is your content consumer. You are watching your shorts, you're on your social media, you're doing anything and everything with respect to your life on this beautiful phone, because this has become everything for us. And we all know that. अगर ये फोन आपके हाथ से कहीं दूर चले जाए तो आपको नर्वसनेस हो जाता है, होता है कि नहीं? तो रात को भी सोते सोते एक बार ही उठ के चेक कर लेते हैं भाई फोन पास में है कि नहीं, नहीं तो we feel insecure, isn't it? That's the kind of dependence we have. So whether it's our friendship, entertainment, or banking, or shopping, our love life, anything and everything is part of this phone, right? So similarly, businesses started doing really well because of 4G penetration. A 4G internet made people be more active on internet, and businesses had this opportunity to geographically reach every nook and corner of this country very easily. So you could start a business somewhere in Bada Bazaar, Kolkata, or somewhere in Lake Road, Kolkata, and from there you could reach out to every corner of this country, whether it is Chennai, whether it is Madurai, whether it is Mathura, whether it's Kanyakumari, whether it's Jammu or Dibrugarh or Ahmedabad, or wherever possible, isn't it? Life became very easy. So internet as a penetration or telecom as a penetration transformed the way we were doing business, and it has become very conducive for business. Let me tell you one more thing. What is entrepreneurship in general? अरे यार, इंडिया में तो कोने कोने में एक बिजनेसमैन है कि नहीं? सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड लोग इतने सारे हैं, जैसे वो कलकत्ता के पुचका वाला भी है, वो भी एक बिजनेसमैन है कि नहीं? वो भी तो एक एंटरप्रेन्योर है। चाय वाला भी तो entrepreneur है. आप every eating stall, every small time store, every shop in a Rash Bihari Avenue or any big store, a B2B store in a Bada Bazaar area, and so on and so forth. Everywhere you see entrepreneurs buzzing in this country, all over this country, isn't it? That's how it has been. This country has been one of the, it has highest number of self-employed people, you know. So we have always been having this culture. There's nothing new about the culture which has come right now. हाँ, but थोड़ा सा फर्क है. मैं जानता हूँ यहाँ पे कोलकाता है तो काफी मारवाड़ी कम्युनिटी भी रहते हैं, वहाँ पे गुजराती कम्युनिटी भी रहते हैं, कोई खेमका है तो कोई अग्रवाल है तो कोई मोता है, तो बहुत सारे लोग हैं. मुझे पता है वो लोग डोमिनेट भी करते हैं कलकत्ता में, द मारवाड़ी कम्युनिटीज एंड द बनिया कम्युनिटीज. बट थोड़ा फर्क आ गया अभी कि भाई आजकल नॉन बनिया कम्युनिटी भी सब एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में आना चाहते थे. मुखर्जीज एंड द बैनर्जीज एंड द साहूज एंड द आयर्स एंड एवरीबॉडी वांट्स टू बी एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. दैट इज अ चेंज वी हैव ऑल सीन. And why this is happening? Because people see that a small business which could be run from a corner, because of technology and internet and the telephone, we are able to scale it up in a much larger way. Say, for example, I'll give you a couple of examples of some successful name which you guys keep following. There's something like a Zomato or a Swiggy. अरे Zomato और Swiggy है क्या? वो तो मुंबई का डब्बा वाला है कि नहीं? मुंबई में तो डब्बा वाला तो बहुत सालों साल चलता आ रहा है, isn't it? 50, 60, 70 साल से डब्बे वाले फेमस है मुंबई में, लेकिन वो मुंबई के अंदर करते हैं. बट वही जोमैटो और स्विगी ने क्या कर दिया, टेक्नोलॉजी एनेबल करके आपको इंडिया के कोने कोने तक ये सर्विस को शुरू करके उन्होंने बहुत आसान कर दिया. तो व्हाट हैज टेक्नोलॉजी डन? A simple business which are traditionally run in India, because of technology, the same business has become a scalable model, isn't it? What is a Ola or a Uber? A regular taxi wala who sits around the corner, who had 4 taxis or 5 taxis earlier within a city. Now Olas and Ubers have created the same model by enabling technology into it, a scalable model anywhere in this country, isn't it? Isn't it? Technology can make that kind of a difference. So technology is a medium. Similarly, most of your e-commerce companies are doing the same thing. They're keeping the stock in certain place through e-commerce platform, the Amazons and the Flipkarts and many more such Mintras, and all these companies are sourcing from different corners of India, and they are reaching out to your doorstep, you know, on a cash on delivery or whatever, and making your shopping experience very, very easy, isn't it? Why these things are happening? Naturally, as I said, the 4G penetration transformed, and now what is going to happen? The 5G penetration. The 5G is already being launched. Can you just imagine? Why am I again telling you guys that you guys are going to enter into an era of one of the best era of this country? 5G. 5G is going to be 20 times faster than 4G. It's going to be transformational. It's going to be totally transformational. 5G is still, catching up because they are improving the technology and reaching out to every corner of India. It will take maybe another year or so, but by then we will have this high-speed internet available for us. 20 times faster internet? Wow, that's going to be crazy. I'm also hearing they already have the policy network framework ready for 6G too. Maybe in 4 or 5 years down the line, you will also see 6G technology. What is going to happen? This particular platform being available to all of us, this technology, wow, what can we do? The shopping experience can change completely, right? So what is going to happen? Already companies are talking about the VR wears, and I can just sit in my pajamas at my home and wear the VR wear. I go to the store, I walk around the store, and I pick the clothes I like, I wear this, and I see whether it fits me well or not. I get the experience, and I can get it to my fit and then purchase it. I will wear different colors and see whether they suit me or not, and you can do it. Especially for wonderful ladies out here, you guys don't have to crowd up the trial room and keep standing in line with all your clothes. You're just going to sit in your living room, in your bedroom, wherever you are. You're going to experience your clothes there and all kinds of clothes and do it. Now, what else can we do? Let me give you one example. about metaverse as a technology. Wow, this is going to be a game-changing technology. I'm sure most of you guys would have heard about metaverse. And what is metaverse all about? Okay, what can metaverse do to you? First example, let me give you. Well, currently I'm right now on this particular laptop screen, but once we have metaverse activated, you can have a hologram of me. You can wear a VR wear and sit at your home, and there will be a hologram of me standing right in front of you with three-dimensional figure of mine talking to you and interacting you, and you'll feel as if I'm personalized with you. I'm talking to you in a personalized mode. And not only you, anywhere in the world, people can have this hologram of mine and listen to me talking to you and interacting in a very personalized way. And I can have yours too. Say if I want to have a board meet or a conference, somebody sitting in US, somebody sitting in Ahmedabad, somebody in Australia, wherever it is, I can have a round table board meeting, three-dimensional figures sitting right in front of me, and I can have a kind of a nice conference interacting. Let me give you one more example of this beautiful metaverse world. Who's your favorite singer? See, since I won't get an answer because it's not interactive, but most of you will say maybe Arijit Singh, if I can guess it right, or a Sonu Nigam. I can very well guess and see your mind and read it. Okay, let me imagine now. If in Kolkata, we have in the Netaji Subhash Stadium or Eden Gardens, Calcutta, Arijit comes and gives a big concert, right? So when Arijit comes and gives a concert, normally the pricing of that show will be somewhere like, it will start at around some 1,000 rupees and it will go up to 5,000 rupees, some VIP, VVIP, and so on and so forth. How many people can afford? How many people will come and attend? So, okay, let me assume that about 5,000 people will come and attend that show, right? 5,000 people attending that particular show, paying that kind of a high price. And even if I pay some 2,000 rupees ticket, still I'll be so far that I'll be seeing Arijit in the screen there, more than seeing him live, right? It won't be a great experience. How much will Arijit charge for the show? Well, Arijit might charge maybe 25 lakh rupees for the show, right? To give this beautiful show of a couple of hours. Now, let me show you the metaverse world, guys, the magical metaverse world. What will happen when we have a show? Now, Arijit will have a show on metaverse world. So he will say that, okay, 19th of April at 7 o'clock, Arijit is going to have a show, right? What will be the price of the ticket? Just 100 rupees, right? Just 100 rupees. So worldwide, anybody can be part of this. You just have to wear your VR wear, 100 rupees ticket show. And if it's a worldwide thing and just 100 rupees, how many people can attend? Naturally, it can be some 1 crore people can at the same time watch it, right? 10 million people is about 1 crore. 1 crore people at watching a live show of Arijit Singh, and each one will get the first row seat. Why? Because you are wearing a VR wear. So you can decide your seat, and Arijit is performing private for you right in front of you, and you're watching and enjoying and getting lost in your romantic mood, right? Thinking about your partners, and you're watching it, right? 1 crore people watching the show at the same time for just 100 rupees. What is the collection? 100 crore. 100 crore collection. Now Arijit will say, I will just charge 25% of the total collection. Look at Arijit's, what can Arijit earn out of this? 25 crores for that show. Isn't it fabulous? Right? By just charging 100 rupees, 1 crore people watch instead of making it an exclusive show at a Eden Gardens or a Netaji Stadium. It's like fabulous. That's what technology does. That's what the e-commerce world has been. That's why the e-commerce world has been successful. That's why the food delivery has been successful. That's why Just Dial has been successful. That's why your social media has been successful. That's why most of these companies have been successful. So more and more, the technology, new technologies come in. Adaptation of that is what is going to make you successful. Otherwise, coming back to the point, India has been always entrepreneurially driven. India, we have had maximum self-employed people. There is no change in that. आज भी हैं, बड़े सारे लोग हैं। आप अपने घर से निकलोगे बाहर तो बड़े सारे छोटे छोटे स्टॉल रखने वाले लोग मिल जाएंगे। दे आर नन ऑफ देम आर एजुकेटेड, नन ऑफ देम आर फ्रॉम एमबीए स्कूल, नन ऑफ देम आर फ्रॉम आईएम, नन ऑफ देम आर फ्रॉम सेंट जेवियर, नो, बट दे ऑल नो द पल्स ऑफ बिजनेस. Only thing they require is how to scale it up. For to scaling up, couple of things are required. One, technology to reach it out, two, right funding to have a growth fund to scale it up, isn't it? So I always say, to be an entrepreneur, your idea needn't be extraordinary. Don't think of extraordinary idea. First of all, I will always say, don't think of a Western idea at all. जो अमेरिका में चलता है यहाँ नहीं चलेगा. आपको देसी आइडिया सोचना पड़ेगा. देसी कम्युनिटी को सर्व करना है. देसी मासेस ओरिएंटेड होना चाहिए. आप जितना मासेस ओरिएंटेड आइडिया सोचेंगे तो आप देखेंगे अगर हर आदमी, इंडिया में पॉपुलेशन की कोई कमी नहीं है. अरे भाई यहाँ पे 130 करोड़ लोग रहते हैं. यहाँ पे आप स्मॉल टिकट के बेसिस पे करोड़ों लोगों तक पहुंचेंगे. तो वहीं पे रियल बिजनेस बैठा हुआ है, रादर देन एक्सपेंसिव चीजों को कम लोगों तक रखेंगे. राइट? सो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की कोई कमी नहीं है, बस की कोई कमी नहीं है. हमें टेक्नोलॉजी चाहिए, ग्रोथ फंड चाहिए टू मेक इट हैपन. सो व्हाट डू आई से? डोंट थिंक ऑफ एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी आइडिया, बट मेक श्योर your execution is extraordinary. Okay, so this is the initial energy I've shared with you guys, but I want to quickly share about my journey, Just Dial as a journey. Right? I'll quickly explain. You guys would have all used Just Dial sometime in your life. You guys would have heard about Just Dial. The beauty about Just Dial is that 20-25 साल हो गए हैं. 25 साल होने के बाद भी आज भी relevant हैं. और कोई भी कंपनी को इतना लॉन्ग टर्म 25 साल तक रेलेवेंट होना इज अ वेरी रेयर थिंग इन टुडेस टाइम, इजंट इट? टुडे वी आर ऑल इन अ वर्ल्ड वेयर फटाफट आओ, फटाफट फंडिंग लाओ, फंडिंग करो, कंपनी को बेचो, अगला कंपनी बनाओ, ये इसी लगे हुए. एवरीबॉडी इज इन अ हरी टू मेक मनी. 25 years we are running a company and being relevant today. Don't guess my age, and I'm still 25, huh? Okay. Okay, so I'm still going to compete with all you guys, huh? Anyway, coming to the point is that Just Dial, how it all began. So, okay, this company was started with empty pockets. With all my humility, I'm telling you, I started with zero money, zero, not a single penny, huh? By the way, किराए के घर से शुरू हुआ है, rented apartment से शुरू हुआ है. When we started, तो नेचुरली आप किराए के घर से शुरू कर रहे हो, रेंटेड अपार्टमेंट में, रेंटेड अपार्टमेंट से शुरू कर रहे हो, पैसा पॉकेट में नहीं है, आपके पास आइडिया है, पैशन है, आपको करना है, कर गुजरना है कुछ. ये था हमारे अंदर. तो what was the whole service all about? We said that okay, it's a local search company. Information those days to get was very very difficult. उस जमाने में इंफॉर्मेशन मिलना बहुत मुश्किल था. हमने कहा कि भाई ऐसा क्यों ना करें कि भाई हम कंप्यूटर पे इंफॉर्मेशन रखें और एक फोन के थ्रू हम लोगों को इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करें. India is a country with multiple languages, right? People speak Tamil and Telugu, Malayalam, Bangla, Ohomia, Odia, and similarly people talk Rajasthani, people talk Punjabi, and so on and so forth, right? It's that kind of a country that so many languages are spoken. Education wise also, country has not been very high those days. So trying to reach out to people, if you really want to, मैं मासेस की बात कर रहा हूं ना, यही है. हमने कहा कि भाई लोगों तक अगर इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करना है तो उनकी अपनी भाषा में प्रोवाइड करना बहुत जरूरी है. तो वी सेड दैट 24/7 365 डेज, 24 घंटे 365 दिन हम इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करेंगे. पिन से लेके एरोप्लेन के बारे में आप कभी भी फोन कर सकते हैं, हम आपको इंफॉर्मेशन देंगे. What was it? It was a local search company. A local search word ही तब बना नहीं था. आज जो यूज होता है लोकल सर्च, यूनिकॉर्न, ये सब उन दिनों बना भी नहीं था. हमने तब सर्च कंपनी शुरू किया था, राइट? हमने उसको, हम पहले कहते थे इंफॉर्मेशन सर्विस कहते थे उसको, राइट? सो हमने ये कहा, तो वी सेड दैट वी शुड हैव नो, देयर वाज नो इंटरनेट, बाय द वे, देयर वाज नो इंटरनेट. टेलीफोन पेनिट्रेशन इन दिस कंट्री वाज जस्ट 1% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन, यानी 100 लोगों में से एक के पास फोन था. मोबाइल फोन जो था उसका प्राइस था 4 रुपए आउटगोइंग, 4 रुपए इनकमिंग. सो नेचुरली बहुत कम लोगों के पास फोन था. ओके, So we started this telephonic information service. We made sure that it is a easy to recollect number. अगर कोई फोन करे तो उसको नंबर याद होना चाहिए ना, तो इसीलिए दिल्ली में हमारा नंबर था 22222222, मुंबई में हमारा नंबर 888888, so on and so forth, कोलकाता में 3333333, हैदराबाद में 4444444, Chennai and Bangalore and so on and so forth. Different cities we had different numbers. We did meticulously going city after city, finding out easy to recollect number. We got those numbers and we started serving that particular city. हमने कंप्यूटर किराए पे लिया था. We hired computer because आपको बैंक लोन नहीं देता है खरीदने के लिए अगर आपके पास पैसा नहीं है. That's the irony, that if you don't have money, the banks don't give you money. If you have money, the banks give you money. That's the irony we live in. So we had to hire computers. We had to really hire computers and मंथली रेंटल था 2000 रुपए कंप्यूटर का. मंथ एंड में हमें बिल पे करना था. We hired people, hired computers. We started the business right from the day one. We started making revenue. Revenue model ही ऐसे बनाया कि हम पहले दिन से पैसा बनाएं और मंथ के एंड में we used to pay our bills on time. Right? Let me tell you something. Just that in the last 25 years office running, we have not made loss even in one quarter. आजकल इतना फैशनेबल हो गया है कि भाई कोई कंपनी है 2000 करोड़ का लॉस में है, 500 करोड़ के लॉस में है, $1 बिलियन है, $5 बिलियन है, $10 बिलियन वैल्यूएशन, इस तरह का आजकल बहुत फैशनेबल हो गया है. I'm with all my pride and with all my humility, I'm saying that Just Dial in the history of its functioning, the last 25 years, we have not made a single penny loss, not even in one quarter, not even in 1 month, not even in 1 year. So that day and today, in spite of the fact that we started with empty pockets, we built this kind of a company. We never got funding, right? I'm coming to the funding story also. आपको वो भी बहुत सुनना बहुत जरूरी है, बड़ा interesting story है वो भी. So when we kept running profitable, every day we used to wake up and think that अरे यार आज के दिन कल से बेहतर बनाना है. यही फिलॉसफी था लाइफ का. मेरा लाइफ का फिलॉसफी आज भी यही है. मैं आज का दिन कल से बेटर बनाऊंगा. Whether it's my work or my workout, I also work out. Okay, so कल से मुझे आज बेटर होना है, कल से मुझे आज बेटर होना है, यही फिलॉसफी मैं रखता हूँ. ये बहुत मैजिकल फिलॉसफी है. ये करके देखो अपने लाइफ में मजा आ जाएगा. You will own when you look back after a couple of years and you will think that wow, I've come so far. You'll get that feeling. Have this philosophy in life forever. कल से आज बेटर बनना है. I'm going to be better than yesterday. Okay, whether it's your knowledge, whether it's your work, whether it's your workout, whether it's your diet, whether anything in your life, have this philosophy. You'll be always youthful and energetic, and when you look back, you will not realize how far you have come, but you will think that wow man, काफी दूर आ गए हैं और अभी और काफी दूर जाना है. वो बनता रहेगा. So what happened was we were running a profitable company. Company अच्छी चल रही थी. You know, one fine day, there was this VC came to us and knocked our door. Their name is Saif Partners. Saif Partners, आजकल इनका नया नाम है Elevation Capital. And these people came and knocked at our door around the year 2005. And they said that we want to invest in your company. So we said that no way, we don't need any money because we are profitable. Because those days, you were always wanting to create revenue out of your own business, profit बनाओ और उसको strength to strength कैसे build करना है वही focus हुआ करता था. इसीलिए external fund जब आ रहा था हमारे पास and Saif Partners came and knocked at our door and said, we want to give you money, we want to invest in your company. We said no. Then Saif Partners came and told us, the kind of valuation we are going to give you, you can't say no. We said, wow, okay, come on. What is the valuation you want to give us? They said that we will value you around 250 crores and we want to put in money. He said, wow. ये flashback होता ना हिंदी मूवी में, पीछे जाके हम लोग को किराए के घर में वो सेंटर टेबल में वहां पहुंच गया मैं, खाली पॉकेट. And have you really created a company which is 250 crores? That was a question which came to us. And we said, really? Are we worth so much? He said, okay, great. लक्ष्मी को आने दो, अब मना कैसे करें, 250 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन है, आने दो. तो we accepted the money. The story doesn't end here. 6 months down the line, there was another hedge fund called Tiger Global. I'm sure you guys would have heard about them. आजकल भी काफी एक्टिव हैं लोग. They came and said that we want to invest in your company. We said, no way. We already got funding and we don't know how to use that also. We don't need any fund. They said the kind of valuation we'll give you, you can't say no. अच्छा यार, ठीक है. Come on, I'm ready to hear. All ears. बताइए. He said we will value you around 500 crores. 500 crores. Did I hear it right? In 6 months' time, what did we do that we have become from 250 crores to 500 crores? What was that magic? हमें खुद को नहीं पता था. अब ऐसा ऑफर आएगा तो क्या करें? फिर हमने कहा कि लक्ष्मी को आने दो. We accepted that money. I know I keep laughing at it. I keep joking about it. I keep saying all these things. But what is the lesson we learn out of this? The lesson is what is very important. See, these companies have a very, they have the foresight. They understand the companies really well. They quietly sit in the background and keep watching some of these companies. They think, अरे यार ये लोग खाली पॉकेट से प्रॉफिटेबल कंपनी बना के इसको इतना रीजनेबली बड़ा बना सकते हैं यार, इनके पास अगर पैसा होगा तो ये क्या कुछ कर डालेंगे. राइट. सो व्हेन यू बिल्ड समथिंग ब्यूटीफुल, आप अगर अपने खाली पॉकेट से या व्हाटएवर लेवल से शुरू करके आप समथिंग सिग्निफिकेंट बना देते हो और प्रॉफिटेबल कंपनी बनाते हो, तो पैसा पीछा करता है आपको. पीपल कम एंड गिव यू मनी. यू शुड नेवर गो बिहाइंड मनी. लेसन ऑफ द डे क्या है? 2 लेसन मैं आपको सिखाता हूं, ठीक है? स्पेशली विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल द लवली लेडीज आउट हियर, लड़कों को एक लेसन सिखाना चाहता हूं. आई बीइंग अ गाय, आई टीच दिस टू यू गाइस. नेवर रन बिहाइंड गर्ल्स, नेवर रन बिहाइंड मनी. ये दोनों लेसन सीख लो. अपने आप को इतना काबिल बनाओ, अपने आप को इतना काबिल बनाओ. पैसा हो या योर फेवरेट गर्ल, दे विल ऑल कम टुवर्ड्स यू. But if you run behind them, they are always 1 arm distance from you. हमेशा 1 arm distance में ही होगा, वो कभी आपके हाथ नहीं आने वाला है. इसीलिए अपने आप को इतने काबिल बनाओ कि भाई सब आपकी तरफ आएगा. You will become a magnet, whether it's the funding you talk about or your life partner or your relationship or whatever you call it. You got it, guys? ये दोनों लेसन सीख लेना है, by the way, काम आता है. So this is how this funding thing happened. Then पीछे से फिर आता गया Sequoia Capital. They came and invested in us and all that. Eventually, Just Dial became a public limited company. If you guys understand, IPO, and हमने स्टॉक मार्केट में लिस्ट किया हमारे कंपनी को. जिस साल हमने लिस्ट किया 2014 में, we were one of the biggest IPO of that year, and Just Dial became a $2 billion company, double unicorn. डबल यूनिकॉर्न बन गए हम लोग उस टाइम पे. और जितने भी इन्वेस्टर्स हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए थे, दे ऑल मेड 20 times, 30 times and 40 times the investment they made with us. And each and every investors made multi-bagger out of Just Dial. And that is how it is. So on one hand, all our employees got stock option, including my peon and my driver. They got stock options because we take our employees together in the journey of success. Our users were beneficial through our services. Our investors made multi-bagger out of us. That is the kind of principle we worked on. I want to share one more important thing. आप लोगों के लिए बहुत जरूरी है जानना कि भाई Just Dial is an original Indian idea, and we are 1 year senior to Google. देसी आइडिया है भाई, ओरिजिनल आइडिया है. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं गूगल ने हमें कॉपी किया, हमने जरूर गूगल को कॉपी नहीं किया. राइट. सो ये बहुत जरूरी है, बिकॉज हम सबको एक रहता है ना कि कुछ भी होता है कि अमेरिका से कॉपी करना. ये जो फीलिंग रहता है, मैं उसको हटा देना चाहता हूं. हमारी देसी आइडिया है, देसी रिक्वायरमेंट को we cater to the देसी need and problem solving, whatever you call it in these days. And that's how we build this strength to strength, strength to strength, strength to strength. Even today, yesterday was our results, in fact. And we did a revenue of about 1100 odd crores, and our profit this year was after tax about 160 crores, 170 crores roughly. That's the kind of a company even today we are running. And ये तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर है भाई, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त, अभी तो लंबा चलना है। ये तो 25 साल हुआ है, अभी और 25 साल चलाएंगे हम। उस तरह का इसको बोलते हैं एंटरप्राइज, इसी को बोलते हैं एंटरप्राइज। बाकी क्या है? धंधा है, बिजनेस है, छोटा छोटा सोचना, छोटा छोटा करना। ये एंटरप्राइज का मतलब वेल्थ क्रिएशन, वैल्यू क्रिएशन, geographically reaching out to the masses, and longevity of that business. Own your business. Don't try to sell your business early. Own your business in certain way that कि हमेशा के लिए आपके साथ रहे. This is the kind of a journey. After Just Dial thing, let me quickly go to some of the startups which I'm into. Personally, I want to, as I said, भाई अगला 10-20 साल बड़ा interesting decade है। मैं पीछे नहीं रहने वाला हूँ, मैं अभी भी हूँ। I'm still fully energetic, and I wish you had seen me offline. I would have shown a lot more energy. And यहाँ पे बैठे बैठे दिखाना पड़ रहा है मुझे। And so what I mean to say is that I'm very bullish the next couple of decades, and I see that India is vibrant with wonderful youth like you. All of you have ideas, brimming with ideas, and you guys have the fire in the belly. You guys want to achieve a lot of things. It's a great time to be in. But at the same time, इंडिया में देखो, डांस इंडिया डांस करके कोई डांस प्रोग्राम होता तो ऐसे ऐसे डांसर्स हैं, कमाल के डांसर्स हैं यार। कोई इंडियन आइडल बोलता है, ऐसे ऐसे सिंगर्स हैं, कमाल के सिंगर्स हैं, गांव-गांव से निकल के आ रहे हैं। वो भी उस शो में जो आते हैं वो इतने से लोग हैं, लेकिन कोने कोने में इतने सारे लोग खोए हुए हैं, वो अलग हैं। सो सिमिलरली क्रिकेट ले लो, अभी रिसेंटली एक नाम सुना, क्या, रिंकू सिंह, क्या बात है, क्या खेलता है वो। इतने हम्बल फैमिली से आया हुआ लड़का है, केकेआर के लिए खेलता है शायद, राइट, एंड इतने हम्बल फैमिली से आया हुआ है। इसे इंडिया में कोने कोने में पड़े हैं। वैसे ही एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, यहाँ पे भी इतने बजिंग एनर्जी है सबके अंदर, आप लोग सब करना चाहते हो, but 90% of these startups are failing. That's my worry. That is my worry. And why they are failing is what I'm going to answer today. I'll tell you that क्यों fail हो रहा है वो। So 90% are failing. So what do I want to do today? I want to mentor a lot of them. जिंदगी में एक चीज हमेशा याद रखना, आप कुछ भी बनो, आप क्रिकेटर बनो, फुटबॉलर बनो, आप म्यूजिशियन बनो, आप डांसर बनो, आप एक्टर बनो, आप एंटरप्रेन्योर बनो, always have a mentor in your life. It is very important to have a mentor in your life. Mentor को चुनने के पहले do all kinds of research, but once you find a wavelength matching mentor, आपके लाइफ में एक कोच, एक mentor, then and surrender yourself to that person, and you see that की लाइफ में बहुत सारी चीजें आसान हो जाएंगी। At a young age, when you are like 19, 20, 21, 22, तुम्हें लगता है कि तुमसे बेहतर कोई सोच ही नहीं सकता, तुम्हारे आइडिया से बेहतर कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता। यही हम सबको दिमाग में चलता रहता है। लेकिन you will evolve as a person. You will evolve as a person, and you will yourself laugh at yourself. जैसे मैं बोलता हूँ ना, today each one of you guys and girls, I'm sure every day you keep clicking those beautiful selfies and posting it Instagram and stuff like that. And every time, कुछ लोग filter भी लगा के डालते हैं, तो every time you post a picture and stuff like that, you feel that you're the hottest girl or hottest guy, around, and आपको ऐसा लगता है। But आप 4 साल बाद अपने ही फोटो को देख के बोलेंगे, oh shit, did I look like this? Did I wear this? You will laugh at yourself. That is real life. That's called evolving. Today, whatever you think is relevant and wow, 4 years down the line, you will laugh at it yourself. That's why I say you may have an idea today, let it evolve. Don't think that is the ultimate idea in the world. Let it evolve for the next 3 to 4 years time, and then you will see that things are falling in place. Why startups are failing today? 90% are failing. I don't know how many of you are aware. आजकल क्योंकि Shark Tank India and stuff like that चलते हैं, एक और reality show. They are unreal show actually. With all due respect to that show, it is a TV show. They are making money out of that show. But Shark Tank India doesn't define real entrepreneurship in this country. Most of that show pattern, it's not real funding होता भी नहीं है। आधा फंडिंग जो कमिट होता है वो होता नहीं है बाद में। उसके अलावा वो जो 10 मिनट के प्रेजेंटेशन में चेक काट के दे देते हैं, ये सब रियल नहीं है। लाइफ इतना आसान भी नहीं है। पैसा कमाना और किसी को ट्रस्ट, कोई आप पे ट्रस्ट करके आपके ऊपर पैसा लगाना इज द मोस्ट 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 डिफिकल्ट थिंग। एंड आगे चल के दिस इज गोइंग टू बी इवन मोर डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज इजी टाइम्स आर ओवर। आसान दिन खत्म हो चुके हैं, राइट? सो why it's failing? Because all of you are running behind money. I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying exactly you guys. Each one is today is aspirational with respect to मैं अपना $1 million कब बनाऊंगा, मैं अपना ये पैसा कब बनाऊंगा, वो पैसा बनाऊंगा। पैसे के पीछे भागोगे, बिजनेस सक्सेसफुल नहीं होते हैं। आप प्रोडक्ट के पीछे रहोगे एंड फोकस ऑन योर प्रोडक्ट कि मुझे बनाना क्या है, मुझे क्या वैल्यू क्रिएट करना है, उस पर फोकस करोगे। आप देखोगे कि भाई आप ऑटोमेटिकली इंप्रूवमेंट ऑन ए डेली बेसिस। आप देखोगे 3-4 साल बाद यू वुड हैव क्रिएटेड समथिंग फैबुलस। एंड कैश फ्लो पॉजिटिव मॉडल होना बहुत जरूरी है। इससे आप रेवेन्यू प्लस रहोगे, माइनस में नहीं जाओगे। वी लिव इन अ वर्ल्ड जहां 500 करोड़ लॉस करने वाले बिजनेसमैन को हम सेलिब्रिटी बनाते हैं और 50 लाख मुनाफा करने वाले को हम कुछ मानते नहीं हैं। एंड इट इज वेरी सैड एस्पेक्ट। That's why I love this Banya community, the Marwadis and the Gujaratis and the Agrawals. I'm not one, I'm Iyer, typical Iyer. But I really adore them because उन्होंने बचपन से ही सिखाया होता है कि भाई मुनाफा क्या होता है, it's so important, you know. So I like that community a lot and I learn from that community a lot. So I've invested in about half a dozen of them and I'm mentoring another maybe 6-7 of them. And I don't want to go too much into detail in all these things. मैं क्विकली हाईलाइट कर देता हूं किस तरह की कंपनीज हैं विद इन 2 मिनट्स। देन आई वांट टू लीव इट फॉर क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन, वरना काफी टाइम हो जाएगा। सो yeah, the companies, some of them I would like to highlight is that one company is into drones. I work with a 27-year-old guy. I started working with him when he was 22-year-old guy, and we make drones, state-of-the-art drones, supplying to the Indian Army and Air Force and all these people. Company is doing well, company is profitable, and मैं अगर जुड़ा हूं तो मैं profitability पे बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान देता हूं। और we will go public within this year at a reasonable valuation. It's called SME IPO and raise about 30 crore into the company. There's another company which is a fintech company. We are into foreign exchange. That company is it's a debt-free company. We did a profitability of 10 crore this year with a bank balance of 20 crore of our own. Started from zero. वही सेंटर टेबल वाला कहानी है इसका भी, बट उस कंपनी को हमने सब्सटैंशियल बना दिया है। एंड उस कंपनी में भी वी आर रेजिंग मनी अबाउट 50 odd crores into the company. I'm also into a pre-owned luxury cars because future is going to be aspirational. Because आप सब लोग जैसे ही नौकरी जैसे करोगे, लाख रुपए 2 लाख रुपए कुछ आपका इनकम हो गया, सबसे पहला चीज यही सोचोगे कि मैं अपना कौन सी गाड़ी खरीदूं EMI में। और इनवेरिएबली BMW या Audi टाइप होता है और 50,000 60,000 देके आप वो गाड़ी खरीदना चाहते हैं। तो मैं सजेस्ट करूंगा, डोंट गो फॉर ब्रांड न्यू कार्स, गो एंड फुलफिल योर एस्पिरेशन एंड आप प्री ओन्ड गाड़ियां खरीदिए। 3 साल पुरानी गाड़ी, वही जो BMW 50 लाख की गाड़ी होती है, 3 साल पुरानी गाड़ी आपको 22-25 लाख के अंदर मिल जाएगा। तो दैट इज द बिजनेस आई एम इनटू। इंडिया में चाइना हैज 10 times मोर कार्स देन इंडिया एंड इंडियन इकोनॉमी जैसे ही ग्रो करेगा, आप देखेंगे इंडिया में उतनी गाड़ियां खरीदेंगी। तो फ्यूचर ऑफ दैट कार मार्केट इज रियली बिग। I'm also into cancer prognostic. It is an innovation from India. Is going to be world beating. I'm telling you, this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. We can do through a blood test. I can do a whole full body biopsy. That's kind of a company we are, and we are doing clinical trials in Europe and US and all that. It's an Indian company. Already NDTV has covered, and many newspapers have covered, and even New York Post has covered about us, and so on and so forth. I will explain more about that when I get another opportunity. I won't take too much of your time right now, and so on and so forth. और भी कंपनियां हैं. This is just a gist I've given you. Okay, over to you guys for questions.
So thank you for that wonderful thing. So we just had one question to begin with. So you said that Jasdal did not face any losses in any quarter. So how do you work?
Your voice is not clear, dear. Something is vibrating.
So am I audible now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So we just had one question to begin with. So you said that Just Dial did not face any losses in any quarter. So how did you wade through recessionary phases like 2008 financial crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic, and what lessons can startups learn to become resilient to such shocks?
Yeah, fabulous question. I think a very relevant question. See, naturally, when I talk about a journey of 20, 25 years, you will see a whole lot of tough times coming and going and stuff like that, whether it's to do with the COVID period right now, or talk about the 2008 crisis or before that. See, when you run a company very efficiently and you keep your eyes and ears open, and you always foresee good and bad times and take necessary actions with respect to two things. One, cutting your cost accordingly, right? So, because Just That has been always very highly profitable. So my profits should have come down, but still, since I was highly profitable, I never went into negative. For two reasons. One, we were never erratic. We were always very disciplined company. We've been cost conscious company. Running a business means it's not only raising money and stuff like that. एक तरफ revenue बनाना, दूसरी तरफ fundraise करना, ये तो एक जगह पे है. Most important thing is how prudent you are with respect to spending that money. आपकी कॉस्ट कॉन्शियस होके आपके पैसे को सही तरीके से आप स्पेंड करेंगे तो आप देखोगे वेस्टेजेस नहीं हैं तो बुरा टाइम भी आएगा तो यू विल सेल थ्रू वेरी ब्यूटीफुली एंड दैट इज अ डिसिप्लिन विद व्हिच वी हैव रन द कंपनी आई एम जस्ट हाइलाइटिंग वन पॉइंट टू यू Just that is so disciplined that even when we got thousands of crores as money into our kitty, बैंक में रहता है लेकिन फिर भी सारे डायरेक्टर्स लोगों ने अपने लिए एक एस क्लास मर्सिडीज खरीदा नहीं कंपनी के पैसे से. हमने आज तक कंपनी के पैसे से गाड़ियां नहीं खरीदा है प्रमोटर्स के लिए एंड ऑल दैट बिकॉज दैट्स अ डिसिप्लिन विद व्हिच वी हैव रन द कंपनी. खुद के सैलरी विड्रॉ करो उसमें से गाड़ी खरीदो वो अलाउड है बट कंपनी के पैसे से नहीं. तो बडिंग स्टार्टअप्स को मैं यही कहूंगा हम लोग डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो सकते हैं जैसे ही फंडिंग आएगा बड़ा ऑफिस लेना मेरे लिए गाड़ी लेना मेरे लिए सैलरी बढ़ाना ये सब डिस्ट्रैक्शंस हो सकते हैं. दैट इज लाइक डूम्सडे काइंड ऑफ अ सिनेरियो.
Thank you so much, sir, for addressing that question. So moving on to the next question. Sir, we often see that startups jumping too fast to build and launch their product, that the marketing research and understanding customer preferences is often overlooked. So what will be your advice to entrepreneurs in this case, and how to study the customers and the markets, and how to optimize their product timing in that situation?
Okay. First of all, as youngsters, you guys who are currently thinking of ideas. So when I've been visiting a lot of universities and I keep checking and people come to me with ideas, they're talking to me about ideas. Invariably, your ideas are within the circle you are in. आप यूनिवर्सिटी में है तो यूनिवर्सिटी रिलेटेड आइडिया सोचते हो आप ऐसी छोटी छोटी आइडिया अपने अंदर ही सोचते हो आपको लगता है वही चल पड़ेगा ये फीलिंग है. पहले तो टेक इट इजी डोंट बी इन अ हरी टू स्टार्ट समथिंग. ओके mantra of life I will say that one after your graduation go and work for a company for 2 years before you start anything but keep working on your idea and evolving it for the next 2 years. By then you will earn some salary and once you have some salary save it up because when you start your entrepreneurship अगले 6 महीने के लिए शायद हो सकता है आपके पास इनकम ही ना हो उसी सेविंग्स के साथ आपको काम चलाना पड़ेगा. But within this 2 years one more thing will happen that you will understand how an office functions, how things function, and so you will learn a lot of things. Second, always find a co-founder. You should have a co-founder. Co-founder के बगैर काम मत करना. यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या होता है आप ऑफिस जैसे आप अपने क्लास में बैठते हो बगल में जो बैठा हुआ है वही को-फाउंडर बन जाता है. चलो हम दोनों मिलके एक नया बिजनेस शुरू करते हैं. That's how you guys function, which is a big no-no. Just because क्लासमेट्स हैं बगल में बैठते हैं अच्छे फ्रेंड्स हैं को-फाउंडर्स नहीं बन सकते हैं. वैसे ही जैसे क्लासमेट्स हैं बगल में बैठते हैं लाइफ पार्टनर नहीं बन सकते हैं. Guy and a girl. Don't be in a hurry to decide your life partner within your college. Meet, spend time, stuff like that. Similarly, don't find a co-founder within your campus. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Explore. When you go out of the kind of a comfort zone and go out and explore the world, you'll be surprised whether it's your life partner or for that matter, good co-founder, much better options are available. Okay, so take it easy. These are some of the mantras I'll teach you. Next, when you talk about the biggest mistake which we all do is that thinking that मेरा idea ही सबसे अच्छा idea है, and you fall in love with your own idea and you want to pursue that in spite of the fact that it's not creating a buzz. मैं अगर आपकी जगह हो तो मैं क्या करूंगा, मैं कोई भी आइडिया सोचता हूं, पहले तो आई विल बिकम द बिगेस्ट क्रिटिक. मैं खुद उसको क्रिटिक बन के देखूंगा, उसके नेगेटिव्स निकालूंगा. 2, I will go to my friends and go and discuss that idea with them, the product or idea or whatever. क्या लगता है तुम्हें, चलेगा क्या, you know, and be prepared for critical views. If people find that your idea is wow, अरे यार ये तो कमाल का चीज है यार, wow वाला फीलिंग आता है, समझो it's a tick. wow फीलिंग आना पड़ेगा. At that level wow फीलिंग नहीं आया और ठीक है, I think चल सकता है यार, ओके आई थिंक अच्छा होता नहीं, आपका दोस्त होगा तो चल सकता है बोलेगा, आपका कोई पसंद नहीं करता था, बेकार है, कुछ नहीं चलने वाला है. यही होने वाला आपको. जेन्युइन व्यू लेना है एंड गो टू अननोन पीपल इन द मार्केट एंड आस्क देम अबाउट योर आइडिया. If you get that wow feeling and it matches with your conviction, then plan it on a paper. Plan it on a complete business plan on a sheet of paper. Revenue model uska banaiye. Automatically it will be successful. But make sure any product you make, it is for the masses. Don't make anything for just the classes, because classes के interest बदलते रहते हैं, आपका business भी खत्म हो जाएगा. Masses का क्या होता है कि आप कंटिन्यूटी रहेगा, ये नहीं तो वो नहीं तो है, कोई ना कोई आपका प्रोडक्ट को लेने वाले होंगे. So with this idea, even a Zomato or a Swiggy and all these are masses idea. Everybody buys food, right? Similarly, आप masses का जितना सोचोगे वो आपको सक्सेसफुल होगा, right? I hope I addressed your question. If you have any extension, you can ask me, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that answer.
So I'll ask you the next question. Firstly, so amazing insight from your session. So my question is, so often in school we are taught about this thing, look at the glass as half full and not the glass as half empty. So, but when it comes to the real world of startups, don't you think it is important for us to analyze the reasons behind the glass being half empty? And what are the signs for the startups, to stop being over optimistic about their venture idea, being over optimistic about their startup, and look at things from a realistic point of view and know when to stop or when to pivot in their venture?
Yeah, very good question. First of all, देखो मैं entrepreneurship को कैसे देखता हूँ. जैसे मेरी अंदर एक आदत है, मैं कोई भी वेंडर के पास जाता हूँ ना, रोड साइड वेंडर, मैं उनसे चैट बहुत करता हूँ. मैं उनसे बातें करता हूँ कि भाई दिन में कितना बिक जाता है आपका कितना रेवेन्यू आ जाता है, खर्चा आपका कितना है, आपके क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम मुश्किलात होता है आपका. इस तरह की बातें मैं बहुत ज्यादा करता हूँ. उनसे बहुत कुछ मेरे को आइडिया आता है कि वो लोग अप्रोच कैसे कहते हैं. यू बी सरप्राइज्ड टू नो दैट दे आर वन ऑफ द शार्पेस्ट ब्रेन्स यार, बिकॉज मुश्किलों से जब लोग आते हैं ना, उनके पास सबसे अच्छे आइडियाज होते हैं. Challenges in your life gives you more ideas. I would say that reason for our success also empty pocket था. empty pocket से जब शुरू करते हो ना, पैसा बनाने की आइडिया बन जाता है. तो ये होता है, आपके पॉकेट में पहले से ही पैसा हो ना, पैसा बनाना आपके लिए प्रायोरिटी नहीं रहता. आपके पास शोशाबाजी और आपको दिखावा में ज्यादा फोकस होता है. तो पहले तो अपने आप को ऐसा बनाओ कि भाई पॉकेट में पैसा हो या ना हो. मेक अ बिजनेस मॉडल which has to be a cash flow business model. मैं कोई भी आइडिया आज भी सोचता हूं. Today with God's grace, I have enough money in my hand, right? But still, if you talk to me today, somebody comes with an idea and talks to me, मैं ये नहीं सोचता हूं कि इसको मैं कितना पैसा देके मैं क्या हम लोग बना सकते हैं. मैं वो सोचता ही नहीं हूं. मैं आज भी यही सोचता हूं. मेरा आइडिया works around that. Hey, what is the business model, right? Okay, what can we do about this model? How do we make revenue? Is it making sense to me that can this product make revenue? I will only put money into a company which is a growth fund. यानी अगर आप लाख रुपए का भी बिजनेस करते हैं लेकिन ब्रेक इवन है और आप उसमें 10,000 रुपए या 5,000 रुपए भी बनाते हैं, I will love that business idea. Now I will say लाख रुपए को 1 करोड़ रुपए कैसे बनाएं और हम प्रॉफिट 5 लाख या 10 लाख कैसे करें, and so on and so forth. This is how I function. So you guys at an early stage, you guys should know that particular thing. Don't think of investment at all. Funding. भूल जाओ. कंपनी बनाने के पहले कंपनी को बेचो मत करो. Don't, because anybody who thinks of funding at a very early stage, you guys are already distracted. तुम्हें सिर्फ अपना फेसबुक में और अपना इंस्टाग्राम में डालना है फाउंडर, raise money. एक बारी फाउंडर टैग लग गया ना, और अगर बाई चांस फेल हो गए, उसके बाद आप जनरल मैनेजर या एवीपी नहीं बन सकते, याद रखना ये। इसीलिए इन द बिगिनिंग इटसेल्फ मेक श्योर दैट, इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूं पहले जनरल मैनेजर या एवीपी बन जाओ, उसके बाद फाउंडर बनो। Spend couple of years in the corporate world and then become your founder. By then you would have matured as a man or a woman, and you would have found a co-founder. Your idea would have evolved better, rather than thinking that आज मैंने शुरू नहीं किया तो कोई कॉपी करके कर लेगा। अरे कुछ नहीं यार, कुछ नहीं। India is a place where everybody can do anything. At the end of the day, who can run something better? Who can something run better and efficiently and make it profitable? Such people will surely sustain. ये होता है। तो इसीलिए योर आइडिया, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, डोंट बी इन अ हरी। दे से दैट टू बिल्ड अ स्काई स्क्रेपर, आपको एक बिल्डिंग बनाना है, वो है ना क्या, एक कलकत्ता में एक बड़ा बढ़िया सा बिल्डिंग है क्या, 42?
Yes sir, the 42.
I love that building. One day I want to buy a house there, and overlooking the Eden Gardens and the Maidan, and it's just fabulous, and Victoria Memorial. That skyscraper, do you think that would have been built in 1 year? Surely not, right? The foundation which they would have laid, it would have taken multiple years before you build a skyscraper. When the foundation is strong, then only you build a 50, 60, 70 or 42 storied building. Isn't it? So similarly, your business, first year में 6 महीने में funding उठा लिया, valuation कर दिया, no, nothing, don't do that. Work on a product, create a revenue model, focus on it day in and day out, execute to the T. You'll keep doing that again and again. You'll make a revenue positive model. And if you make a revenue positive model, money will chase you. Money will come to you automatically. तो वो foundation के लिए आपको 3 से 4 साल लगेगा, मैं पहले ही बता देता हूँ। Anybody who's ready to sacrifice 3 to 4 years of your time, then only you can become an entrepreneur. If you're in a hurry to raise money and शोशाबाजी करने में अगर focus आ गया, पहला मेरा गाड़ी कब आएगा, पहला मेरा your cars, your social media, ये सब distraction है। Distraction से दूर रहो। Even today I'm not on Instagram or Facebook, because शो ऑफ करने के लिए बहुत है मेरे पास, मैं करता नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज मेरे लिए डिस्ट्रैक्शन है। मुझे पता है वहां पे जेन्युइन एप्रिसिएशन वैसे भी नहीं आता है। तो ये फॉलोवर्स, ये सब ये फिल्मी लोगों के लिए। हम जैसे लोगों की घोड़े की चाल रखो, फोकस ऑन योर आइडिया, स्टे अवे फ्रॉम सोशल मीडिया, यू कैन बी पार्ट ऑफ लिंक्डइन प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्किंग के लिए, एंड बिल्ड समथिंग, एंड यू विल सी दैट फ्रॉम टुडे 4-5 years down the line, you would have made something very significant, and you'll be in a growth path of building a skyscraper. I'm giving this to you out of the startup which I'm supporting. वो सारे 4-4 साल पुराने हैं, आज सारे टेक ऑफ के लेवल पे आ चुके हैं. So this is what it is.
Got it, sir. That was a great response. So we have a few startups in the meeting as well. I would request the startups, if any of you have any questions, you can kindly raise your hands and you may ask your questions.
My congratulations to all of them for plunging into the entrepreneurial world. Best wishes to them, and I would love to answer them.
By the way, so we have a few questions from the YouTube chat as well. One of the persons wants to know, where did you get that cert from? And another one had a question as to who was your mentor throughout your journey.
तो पहले तो मैं अपना शर्ट को ढंग से दिखा देता हूँ. So, well, this is a nice shirt, isn't it? See, shirts, all of them look good. If you are into fitness, if you have a reasonably straight body, good body, and fitting shirt. ठीक है, ये सीक्रेट है. कोई भी ब्रांड की जरूरत नहीं है. आप खुद ब्रांड बन जाओगे. आप कुछ भी पहनोगे, आप ब्रांड बन जाओगे, right? And whoever that person is, I can give that person this kind of a shirt from my side.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. So what did you say? Well, next question was, who was my mentor or whatever?
So, yes, sir. Who was your mentor throughout your journey? Like you mentioned on the importance of a mentor throughout one's journey. So who was your mentor in that?
Fabulous. See, my way of life even today is that I'm constantly learning. मैं थोड़ा दीवाना सा हूँ. I'm a very competitive guy personally, and मेरे को लगता है life में nothing is impossible. And anything and everything, I feel that if you put the right process and right hard work, you will achieve that. Not only entrepreneurship, anything. Like I can, if I was there offline and I was there with you guys, I would have asked some of you, the best guys there, to come onto the stage to do push-ups with me. I bet I would have beaten those guys all. That's the attitude I start with. I don't know whether I'll beat them or not, but I think I can. This attitude is very much important, right? So for me, as I said, I've been learning all throughout. I keep learning from people like you also. When I meet you people in person, and then I share a few thoughts and this thing, that's what I've been doing it in most of the university. Even today, because they say na, आपको उम्र जितना मर्जी हो आपका, उम्र is a ticker. That will keep on tick 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 चलता रहेगा. उसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता. लेकिन mind में you should be youthful. How can you be youthful in your mind? By adapting with the times. वक्त के साथ अगर आप अपने आप को adapt करते, today I'm talking about metaverse and I'm learning about metaverse and cryptos and I'm literally into all these things learning. I'm with the times. So when I'm with current times, when I meet youthful people like you who are 19, 20, 21, we will be, I think, same level में बातें करेंगे. ऐसा तो नहीं कि I'll be out of place. So this youthfulness in your mind, learning new things, adapting to the current times or whatever time we are in, if you keep doing that throughout your life, become a learner from anybody and everybody, whether it's a puchka wala on the street or youth like you or somebody who's a big achiever. I read a lot. I personally read a lot. I love कोई भी subject होता है. I don't rely on WhatsApp University and any other university जिससे हमारे पास forwards आते हैं. मैं उस पर rely नहीं करता. ये आप लोगों को भी बताऊंगा. ये don't rely on information from all these places. Find out, do your own research. कोई subject पसंद है, deep dive. You'll find enough information, and gather all the knowledge possible on your own. This is the principle I've lived with. So mentor-wise, yeah, I think I've had a whole lot of them. I am not unable to pinpoint one finger, but I keep learning. That philosophy works for me.
Got it, sir.
What about the startup question?
Yes, sir. I think startups already gave the questions in the questions set that we asked you. If you have a few more minutes, sir, could we go ahead
I have all the time.
questions?
You can take another 30 minutes from me if you wish to, if you guys have time. My time is yours. I'm enjoying it.
Please go ahead.
So, sir, moving on to the last question for the session, which is for all the college-going students who aspire to be entrepreneurs. So, what is your advice on the approach they should take to validate if their idea has potential or not? And if yes, then how to go about the right team building and targeting the right set of customers and audience?
Okay. First of all, ask yourself this question: why do you want to be an entrepreneur? That's most important. Anything you want to become in your life, ask this question to yourself. So if you have a clear-cut answer, then great. So I would say this way: if your purpose of being an entrepreneur because बाकी लोग बहुत पैसा बना रहे हैं, मेरे को भी पैसा बनाना है. पैसा बनाना अगर आपका गोल है entrepreneurship बनने का, big no. Big no. Let me tell you very, very clearly. Paisa banana should not be the goal. Paisa is a byproduct of your effort, which you do time and again. I'm telling you, right? When you do workout in the gym, your goal should not be mera six-pack banna hai. Your goal should not be a six-pack. It is a milestone in your achievement. Goal should be, I should be regular. I should be following the discipline of my diet, and I should be working out regularly. That's what it, honesty and all that. That will eventually get you a six-pack or whatever pack it is, you will get it, right? So similarly, money making should not be a goal. Jaldi paisa banana, no, 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 no. Creating something which is not there in the market. I want to create an idea and execute it and create value. I want to reach and touch upon a whole lot of people's life through my idea. अपना बिजनेस के थ्रू मैं लोगों की तक पहुंचना चाहता हूं, लोग मेरे प्रोडक्ट को यूज करें या खरीदें, वो मेरा गोल होना चाहिए. उसको करने के लिए मुझे व्हाट इज द एफिशिएंट वे ऑफ डूइंग इट. सेकंड इज थिंकिंग ऑफ एन आइडिया. बी वेरी क्लियर कट. इज देयर अ नीड इन द मार्केट फॉर समथिंग लाइक दिस? कोई ऐसा नीड है जिसको मैं फुलफिल कर रहा हूं, या पहले से ये मार्केट है बट उसी मार्केट को मैं थोड़ा और आसान करना चाहता हूं बाय यूजिंग टेक्नोलॉजी? ग्रेट, गो अहेड विद इट. Always think of an idea which has technology alignment. टेक्नोलॉजी के बगैर कोई भी बिजनेस मत करिए, बिकॉज टेक्नोलॉजी इज द वे यू कैन स्केल अप योर बिजनेस टू एनीवेयर इन दिस कंट्री. टेक्नोलॉजी से ही आप ज्यादा दूर पहुंच पाएंगे, नहीं तो कलकत्ता के अंदर रह जाएंगे, राइट? तो बी वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट योर आइडियाज. If you go about like this and have a proper cash flow positive business model by putting in some अपना ही पैसा थोड़ा सा डाल दिया, लेकिन रेवेन्यू पॉजिटिव, जल्दबाजी नहीं करना है. आप हो सकता है पहले 1-2 साल पैसे को सैलरी नहीं कमाएंगे, कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है. दैट्स इनफैक्ट मेक इट एज ए एमबीए कोर्स फॉर योरसेल्फ. 2 साल का एमबीए कोर्स के लिए पैसा देना पड़ता है ना, तो ये समझो कि ये बगैर कमाई का आप एमबीए कोर्स कर रहे हैं, लेकिन उस पर फोकस करके एक को फाउंडर फाइंड करके एक मेंटोर जरूर फाइंड करिए जो आपको सही गलत का बताएगा बिकॉज ऑफ देयर एक्सपीरियंस, राइट? अगर देखो मेरे पास कोई आता है, आपको एक बात बता देता हूं, अगर मेरे पास कोई आता है बिजनेस आइडिया लेके और मेरा पैसा के लिए आएगा वर्सेस द अनदर पर्सन हु कम्स एंड सेज दैट सर आई वांट योर मेंटोरशिप एंड योर टाइम, व्हाट इज मोर वैल्यूएबल? पैसा जब आप लेते हो किसी से कितना ले लोगे? 30 लाख, 40 लाख, 50 लाख, 1 करोड़? आप जब बिजनेस शुरू करोगे, अगर आप कैश बर्निंग बिजनेस है, आपका ये 50 लाख रुपए खत्म होने के लिए महीने का 5 लाख रुपए भी खर्चा होगा ना आपका 1 साल के अंदर, 10 महीने के अंदर पैसा खत्म. उसके बाद अटक जाओगे वापस. अगर इस इंसान का आप वक्त लोगे, जो सक्सेसफुल लोगों का अगर आप मेंटोरशिप लोगे, वो इतने इनवैल्यूएबल होगा कि आपको बिजनेस प्रोडक्ट को बेटर बनाना, रेवेन्यू पॉजिटिव मॉडल बनाना, आपको सही रास्ता दिखाने में इतना मददगार रहेगा. फॉर ऑल यू नो, वो खुद ही हेल्प करते करते वो खुद ही पैसे का भी मदद कर देंगे बाद में. बट योर गोल शुड नॉट बी टू मीट एन एंटरप्रेन्योर और एन इन्वेस्टर एंड ट्राइंग टू गेट मनी आउट ऑफ दैट पर्सन. गाइडेंस, मेंटोरशिप इज व्हाट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू गाइस. बाकी चीजें अपने आप होते रहेंगे. तो दीज आर द वेज यू हैव टू अप्रोच इट एंड बी वेरी क्लियर. 2 से 4 साल तैयारी कर लो. कोई भी आइडिया हो उसको स्ट्रीमलाइन होने के लिए रेडी टू बी पुटिंग इन दैट काइंड ऑफ अ सैक्रिफाइस. ये 4 साल का सैक्रिफाइस, आई अश्योर यू, जब आपने कुछ पैसा ही नहीं बनाया, लेकिन अचानक ये 5वां साल आपका सो कॉल्ड $1 मिलियन बन जाएगा. तो ये सैक्रिफाइस के बगैर ये $1 मिलियन नहीं बनता है. और पहला $1 मिलियन बनने के बाद दूसरा $1 मिलियन अगले साल ही बन जाता है. Because the first $1 million is the toughest thing. The second $1 million happens immediately. That's how this whole thing functions. So please don't run behind money. If money is your goal, don't get into entrepreneurship. If creating something on your own and being self-employed and creating and employing people इस तरह का आपका goal है, तो देखो आप automatically आप growth देखोगे. You will make a lot of money. That's worked for me. That's what I teach people. The company which I'm involved with, that's worked for them. That's what I will tell you guys too.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering all the questions so comprehensively. It was a complete honor to hear from you. Now, Ashwin from my team will propose the vote of thanks.
So how many people attended this?
So we have around 400 people in the live audience on YouTube.
Not bad, yeah.
We have around, yes, and we have around 30 people in the Zoom meeting.
All the lovely 400 and odd people, thank you very much for sparing your time and being part of this. I wish I was sitting right in front of you guys. In fact, at BIT Vellore, there were about 1,400 people in the auditorium. It was buzzing and it was fun. I would love to come to your university sometime very soon, whenever you invite me though, and exchange more thoughts and ideas. Thank you very much. Please, Ashwin, over to you.
Yes, sir. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. It was a pleasure for us to have Mr. V. Krishnan share his invaluable and indispensable insights that will help all the startups head towards everything they want to achieve. After such an enriching masterclass, it is an absolute honor and my pleasant duty to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the Entrepreneurship Development Cell of St. Xavier's College Autonomous, Kolkata. With immense appreciation and gratitude, I thank Sir for being present with us today and taking out time from his busy schedule to furnish the bright minds with such practical and broadening inputs that have enlightened them and shown them revolutionary paths for the future. We are sure that the learnings from this masterclass will act as a guiding light and hold our attendees in good state for the future. A special mention to our respected principal, Reverend Dr. Dominic Savio, SJ, and Vice Principals, Reverend Father Joseph Kulandai, SJ, Reverend Father Dr. Peter Arokyam, SJ, and Professor Bertram De Silva for encouraging us to pursue greatness and live up to the great Xaverian reputation. I would further like to thank our faculty advisor, Dr. Arup Kumar Mitra, for his leading supervision and inspiration at every juncture. We sincerely acknowledge our attendees for being patient and interactive and putting forth such a compelling questions. Last but not the least, I would extend a deep sense of appreciation for all the support, timely implementation, and guidance provided by the members of the Entrepreneurship Development Cell. We owe the success of the session to you. Once again, thank you all for tuning in with ADC. Have a pleasant day.
So, being in Kolkata, I can't do without speaking in Bangla. So, সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি আমি। You invited me over, and বাংলাতেও ভালো করে বলতে পারি আমি। So I can have a Bengali session also when I come there. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.